Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I just have to say, ain't it a blessing? I got me two members before we even came on.
I know
So
that's
thank
right.
you for becoming a member, Molly Maybach and Laurie, aka Lolo. Thank you so much. And for them to become members on the Big Brother video. I don't even think they watched the show.
Right? That's very, very random. I saw that. I love me some Lolo, and me and Molly go way back. So for me to see that they joined as a member and we're talking about Big Brother, I appreciate it. Right?
Yeah, that's good. And hey,
Random, but it's
TSW.
very much
TSW
appreciated.
member. Yeah, it is appreciated. Yeah, it's like now out of all the mess that I had going on yesterday, and they want to be a member on the Big Brother. Well, thank y'all. And good morning to TSW Cove and Cove Brunette member. So y'all, we getting down to the end of the road, which I thought about this all week. How we was gonna do this because we ain't gonna know the end result until tomorrow.
I know,
So
right?
what are we gonna do? I was
Tomorrow's
like,
the last one, right?
tomorrow is
Yeah,
the finale, and
it's
I
the
know
finale
that's the one
tomorrow.
that we really want to discuss. But I'm like, I think it would be dated to wait all the way to Saturday to discuss it.
I think
Uh,
we should watch it live. Like, we watch it, pause it, boom boom.
Ba boom. Uh,
I mean, I would be down with that, but I don't know. I feel like it would be dead air. Well, I'm trying to think. Cause see, when I do this with y'all, I have my headphones on, my Bluetooth headphones to listen with y'all. But I typically watch Big Brother on the TV.
Yeah, see,
If
I watch
I
Big
if
Brother
I
Me
on
do the
too.
live like that, then I know that I'm gonna have to mute myself up on here to watch it on TV, so I don't get no copyright.
we'll figure it out.
I mean, like it. Well, I don't know because tomorrow is football.
Yeah,
So is
that's
today.
true.
So is today. The Bucks. We don't play until 7:30 this evening, which stinks because we're playing against the Ducks. We're gonna win. Um, but yeah, tomorrow's the NFL football.
Yeah.
That's usually like an all day kind of like event
Yeah, I
thing.
typically watch football all day on Sundays as well, Mitri. The only thing that I was thinking though, like if we did try to do a recap of the finale maybe on like Monday or something or like sometime next week, we could, but it's just gonna be hard because everybody got their own schedules, you know?
Yeah, that is going to be tricky. We're going to have to try to figure this out. Well,
I
how
mean, we
many
could
people
wait
are?
till next Saturday to talk about it, but I mean, I think the momentum will be gone about how we feel about the outcome. But if we can do our last Big Brother one next Saturday. It's up to y'all. What y'all think?
That's a long time. But
I know
It
that's like
is a long time.
forever. That's like an eternity.
Well, what if I
I,
set up a Big Brother review like for the evening? Cause I mean, we could probably get together like the evening, if everybody is available one of them days, like maybe Monday or Tuesday, so that's not too far away.
we can do it Monday evening if y'all available. Actually, I'll be taking calls for my part time, but I can also mute and take that call. It's not necessary. I'm
Mhm.
gonna get a call that in that moment, but we can do it Monday evening if y'all want to.
I
Okay.
can
Well
do.
then,
I'm open for my availability is whatever, but um, it really wouldn't matter if it were to be sooner compared to later because I just know I'm going to be extra and I'm going to be in my feelings no matter what.
okay. Well, and that's
So
why I wanted to have the discussion here with the people that actually come here for this content. So y'all, probably Monday evening we're gonna come through with the Big Brother. So once we done with this one, I will go ahead and schedule that. I think. Oh, but I got my members Monday, so we got
Okay.
to do it Tuesday, y'all.
All right. Tuesday, fine.
Okay, let's shoot for Tuesday, cause I've been trying to be consistent with my members Monday live, and I got to do members Monday because we watched the documentary. So okay, so and that's the thing. I gotta watch that documentary and take me some notes. after
Two
we done with
time.
this.
What
Then so
time?
we'll do my members Monday. Normally I come between like 6 and 7. It really just kind of depends.
Oh,
But I
okay.
I
So what
typically
time
would.
for Tuesday?
Oh, Tuesday. I would say maybe 6 or 7. It's up to y'all.
6 or 7 is fine for me.
Okay.
6 would maybe probably 7 would be better for me.
All right, 7.
Well, if 7 is better for
Uh,
you on
uh,
Tuesday.
yeah. Well, okay. So between 6:37.
Okay.
Or, okay,
Do
probably
7.
7.
Do 7 because
7,
she
Yeah.
7.
hesitating.
Yeah, I ain't doing no
Yeah.
6:30. So
I
seven
want it.
o'clock.
7 o'clock would be best because I'll be able to actually, yeah, be here.
Okay. So that works. So y'all, we gonna talk about what happens on the finale on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Y'all. I'll make sure that I will schedule that so that y'all will have the heads up. And I do want to say hey to Leo member.
What's up,
Um,
Leo?
yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern
Cold
Standard
Brew,
Time.
Lori
Wait a
Martin.
second. Mitri, you in Central Time, ain't you?
Nope, I'm Eastern.
Oh,
I'm in.
oh,
I'm
you
in
Eastern too.
Cleveland.
Okay, good, good. We all on the Eastern Time then. So yeah,
Hmm.
7 Eastern Time. Good. So that works out for everybody. All right. So where do we start? I guess we can start with Sunday's episode. Can we just say who won that HOH, or do we have to go bit by bit? I know that DC is a stickler, depending on the order that we go in.
Yeah, DC. Do you have your notes?
I have some. I didn't really. Sunday was the Rabina talking about she loving for her
Well, see,
birthday.
what happened? I knew it was going to happen. We already discussed this. And I was going through bit by bit with a friend of mine, like after when we had talked about what could or should have. Um, that, but it. I don't know. It was pretty clear. Rabina was gonna be finally out the door, and I knew that was gonna happen. I
You
knew it was
jumped
gonna
real
happen,
far. Wait. Let's back up. You
You
went way
skipped it.
past.
We talking
huh?
about Sunday,
You talking about Sunday when
Oh,
we talking about like when
the HOH competition,
yeah.
because Rabina, what I will say, like what I said last week, she was outnumbered, and you have to wonder if that was a foul gameplay on her own for her to get so far towards the end and be outnumbered in that way. However, I thought the HOH competition that they had, that was a good one. Now, see, that would have been my competition where they were trying to almost like the crossword puzzle. That would have been my competition because when I was watching it with them, I was finding the word before they found the word.
Right. I couldn't find the words, so I would have lost on that.
Hmm.
sucks to be you, Angela,
I
because I got those words. I got
I
those
couldn't find the
words.
words. I was staring hard as hell. But I ain't gonna lie, I thought Cam was gonna come through for a second.
It was a pinch for an inch, and that was it. I
Yeah,
thought
and it's
Rabina was going to get it because Chelsea was so far behind in trying to find those words, and of course she came through. So
so yeah, they had like a word search. Well, it was a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo on the computer screen, but they had like certain phrases hidden within the mumbo jumbo, and you
Hmm.
essentially had to find which column that the words showed up in, column A, column B, or column C. And I mean, it was a whole bunch of just mumbo jumbo code stuff. And once you locked in, the person who got the most correct ended up winning. And of course, with that competition, Chelsea won. Which it
Right.
was really shocking to me that Chelsea won. Ah, I
I
don't know.
agree.
I wasn't picking
How
that to
did
be
she
the
pull that?
competition for her.
How did she
Right,
pull that through? She was so far behind. She
I
was so
thought so too.
Rabina was kicking butt in the beginning. Cam,
right.
you know,
No, Cam, I don't know what he was
head in the
doing.
clouds.
Think
Head in the
about it.
clouds.
Did he not? Did he not hit the button when they just put the thing up there? I feel like he
He
wasn't
might
paying attention.
have.
He hit the button. Then one time he hit the wrong one, and he knew the right one.
Do you listen, 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 Linda. So we're talking about Cam. We're talking about Cam, right?
Right.
So this mofo said, I see that the answer is in column A. So why did he hit for his answer to be from column C?
Right. That's what I'm talking about. That was
I'm
crazy.
done. I'm done. I'm done with him.
What do y'all think he was trying to throw it?
No, he
I just
just
think he was
sucks.
stupid.
He sucks. Oh my god. Oh my god. It pains for me to even watch him on this show. I need for him to just I need for him to be out of my big brother life. Cam gotta go.
And then
He's
he just
still there.
then the next go around he just pressed the button real fast. He just pressed something.
Mhm.
He was pressing he was doing a press and a hope and a prayer.
So stupid.
Kim is the type. Kim is the
But
type of person that
oh
on
my
the
god. Oh my god. You know
What
what?
noise?
My friend, he's on his phone on a speaker. I think that's what you probably hear. I'll go on mute.
Oh no! I was just trying to make sure it wasn't the TV. But Kim is like the type of person that in the multiple choice, the questions, the person that put C all the way through, thinking that they're gonna get one right.
Well, did you hear? Did you hear what his game plan was? He said, "Well, I'm usually really good at multiple choice." Are you though? Are
Oh,
you
No,
really?
you
because
know
he's
Because
what
your
he
not good at
answer
said.
that.
was
So
in
C.
column A, and you hit C. You skipped all the way of the B. And you looked at A and you said, "Oh, I'm just going to hit C." It doesn't. So you know what? When he said that, then he practically may as well just said that he failed all of his tests when he was in school. Because I am now officially at the point with Cam that Cam is not only, like I always say about him, his head has been in the clouds since day one. he is, he's just a very failed person.
So what do y'all think about the part when Mackenzie told Rabina all girl alliance and then she tell Cam and Chelsea a trio?
Well, I will say that Mackenzie played that very, very smart. Now, that's the only thing, the only compliment that I could give her is that she was calling it three versus one
Mm-hmm.
instead of just
Hmm.
saying what it was. So that left it to be assumed that she could mean three girls versus the one dude, or it could mean the trio that she was with versus Rabina. So it
It
was
was the
almost
trio
like,
versus Rabina. That's what as soon as she said three verse one, and she kept repeating it, I knew exactly what she meant. Rabina wasn't a part of the equation.
well, I know that, but the way that she worded that was very strategic because that way can't nobody be bitter about her decision because she never said any names. You see what
Hmm.
she didn't say any names. She just said three versus one. And it's just crazy how the way everything aligned up, everybody thought they was included in the three with her. Everybody did. Nobody thought that they were out of the loop. Because I think even Rabina thought she was up in the loop with all girls.
Which is stupid. Do you do do you guys think that Rabina actually believed that it was going to be what she wanted it to be? What she talked to Mackenzie and Chelsea about having an final final three with all females.
I believed it because ultimately, when you go into the final three, you don't want to have to deal with a dude because it's a three-part competition, and I'm sure a couple of them going to be physical. So I think that it was dumb. Uh, to me, it was dumb for them to keep the dude around. No, because something is gonna be physical where he might be able to outplay y'all. Um, and that was my thought about it. Not only that, but I think it was silly too because there has never been an all girls final three. They could have made Big Brother history, and they dropped the ball. And I'm just like, it makes me wonder if they are super fans of the game. Because if you have been a fan of the game for all this time and you realize that you got this opportunity to make history in the game, oh, I would have definitely went for the all girls final three to make history because that's never been done.
But think about it. Is it history or is it what's how you say that word?
Strategic.
Yeah, I can't never say that word. It just messed me
You're
all up.
welcome, Angela.
That's funny. Yeah, but do you think that because yeah, you looking at it as an all girl alliance, but you gotta look at it from a perspective of winning.
Hey, Castro. Oh,
Yeah, I
well,
was saying
okay.
hey to Castro too, but this is my thing. I think the perspective of winning, yes, but I'm just saying in the final three, because even still, you can't have a possibility of winning unless you get to the final two. But I'm talking about the final three to have the all girls. That would have
Yeah,
been something that's never done. It's almost like the cookout
but
when
see
it
that
was an all black
Hmm.
final six.
Right,
That had never been done.
yeah,
right.
but
That was history. That was
yeah,
history. But
but
see, with the women, I I would have brought that up so it could be in favor for me and obviously for the other two women and make that be known and make that be obvious because that would be Big Brother history. And just like Jay Dunn, like what you were saying, keep the guy out of it, even though it's ding dong cam, because he can't do crap for crap. And even Mackenzie and Chelsea has finally realized that what the last four weeks. Um, it, it, but see, DC, I knew where you're going with that before you even finished your comment. Do you want to stick with the all female alliance to make history, or is it to better your game and your strategic play? And is that what you're going to go for? And that was my question too. I would have gone with the all girl alliance.
but then you
See,
risking your chance. You risking your chance because you got people that like Rabina, and then you're gonna have
oh, where the people would have voted for being at the end. I get what you're saying with that.
right. See that
Oh,
that's what I'm looking. I'm looking further down the line. I'm not looking at okay, we're gonna make history. But then if we make history, then
hmm,
my black ass gonna be out of it because of the simple fact that people gonna vote for Rabina to win.
yes, because she has more numbers in the jury house.
That is true. Now from that perspective, DC, I get it. I
Hmm.
guess for me, I was just thinking because normally when you do something groundbreaking or historical in Big Brother, they typically will bring you back for like the All Stars. So I guess I was thinking like in that aspect. But you're right. Rabina got every vote that's in the jury house. So she had to go. She had to go. And hey to Miss Tawana. Thank you for being here and dropping down out the clouds. She says she listening, but she in the bushes.
Get out them
Let's see.
bushes. The bugs.
Chelsea did a good job of busting that up and securing her spot. Yeah, because Rabina got every vote up in the jury house. But now that it's them three, remember last week I said if it's them three in the final three, I don't know where the vote's gonna go. Because that jury with everybody and now Rabina, how are they going to even split their votes in order to give one of them a win? It looked like it might be Chelsea's all day long, just based on the jury footage that we saw the other week.
Speaking of Chelsea, so how y'all feel about her winning 4 HOH?
Ridiculous. That's all I can say. That's crazy. Her and Mackenzie out of this freaking world. It was like with Tucker's the way how I have stood with Mackenzie. Everybody was sleeping on him.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody literally ignored how much of a beast Tucker was. And then Mackenzie was creeping up in there. She was getting all comfy and cozy of kicking everybody's butt and blowing everybody out of the water. And they still let her in the house. They still let her in the house. And the same thing with Chelsea. Everybody was, you know what? How do you have game and you don't recognize game?
Hold on, I'm over here laughing because Miss Tawana, and I noticed this last Saturday. Miss Tawana called Rabina anything but Rabina. Look, she calling her Tabina right here,
Not
and then right
Tabina.
here, and then right here is
Albina.
Albina. She called her everything.
Miss Tawanda, we're gonna need for you to clarify because this don't make sense.
And I was like, is she being shady? Do she not like Rabina? That I first noticed it last week. Because I'm like, she must don't like Rabina because she called her everything but Rubina.
Do you know who Miss Tawanda reminds me of?
Who?
Lisa.
Oh,
Because Lisa
yeah.
Lisa didn't give anybody any name. The little black girl and that boy and the boy and that girl. So I think Miss Tawanda and Lisa would be like best friends. I'm just
They
saying.
need to do commentary together.
And
Let
good morning, Sassy
wait.
Francis. Good
Did,
morning.
did Lisa did Lisa just hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. She said, first of all, get her, Lisa. Get her.
No, no, Lisa, I'm on your side. I'm on your side, Lisa. I'm on your side.
Mm-mm.
Oh, see now, Miss Tawana wants to spell her name correctly, like she has an actual name.
Correct it now.
You see how
She
Miss
said, oh,
Tawana just
whatever her
changed?
name is.
You see that?
Whatever that little girl name is. That little
Cold
girl.
brew. Listen, cold brew. No, that was not a topo 2 times in a row.
Yeah, no, it was back to back. It wasn't like
It
20
was
minutes
back
later.
to back. It was
But
back
she
to
but
back.
she been doing that. She been doing that in the entire time that she been joining us here on Saturdays to talk about it. But it's only because I do. I go and watch these replays. Because sometimes I don't know if I want to try to clip something that we might have said. Especially like when we started earlier on, I would go through the replays just in case somebody made a good prediction that came true on the show. And that's whenever I was always noticing how she put this girl name. But she said she like her. She like her. She say I'ma call her Bina. Bina, damn it. But yeah, but I'm happy that Lisa is right there because I do. Once we get through the main parts of the commentary and get towards the end, I want to know if Lisa's still Team Cam, the black boy. Keep him
Oh
there
yeah,
because he
that
black.
boy. Yeah, Lisa. What's your opinion on that boy, that black boy?
And he done made it. He done made it a long way and ain't did shit.
But have you guys noticed how boy whose head has been in the clouds since day one has been shaking in his boots? Have you guys literally have seen how nervous this man boy is? Have you guys seen it?
Well, I think
Like
that he is
physically.
nervous now because it's down to the wire, and he really don't have nothing to show for himself.
That's what you get when you're
All right, let's get back because we don't want to go too that far.
I'm
So,
about to be Lisa right now, so I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna go on mute.
all right, so when Chelsea put Cam and Mackenzie on the block and Rabina, she was so happy her ass was not on the block. How y'all felt about that?
She was a ding dong for thinking that she was sick. You know what? Go ahead, J.
And then after all that, she didn't win the veto.
Well, I mean, I think that's what I
I-
think that Chelsea is just really, really cocky and big headed, and I'm starting to get a little worried. I'm starting to get a little worried.
well, it's too late. I mean, Jay Dunn, both me and you, we were on the same page for the past few weeks about Chelsea. Like we were both on the same page about how we appreciated how her game was strong and how she was in it to win it.
Hmm.
And then that's when we started seeing the cockiness because the cockiness was real and it's still real. Um,
Mhm.
I do kind of like still appreciate it though. Besides the fact that she got jealous that everybody wanted to flirt with Cam and Cam paid her no mind like that.
And y'all,
And
I had to go back here. I was scrolling, y'all. I was like, something ain't right about this stream. It looks so naked, but I realized that I didn't have my background selected, so I had to put it up here.
is that Zulu yelling at me?
No, that's DC dogs. That's probably Jack.
DC and Lisa, what the heck?
No, that ain't Zulu. Zulu being good. Thank the
No,
Lord.
DoorDash shit. Hold on.
I'm on a
Oh, okay.
DoorDash. Where's my food?
Well, that's the thing. That's what we was talking about when you had came back there because they were about to order something, and I was thinking about ordering something, but I didn't order anything yet.
I don't. Well,
Because now if I had food getting delivered right now, yeah, Zulu would have a fit.
Zulu is too freaking.
Thank
He
you.
is adorably handsomely cute. I love his face. I love you. I love you too, but I love Zulu's face more, if that's okay.
Thank you.
And every single time when when you get on panels and Zulu doesn't like something, he literally expresses like how he feels because he's like, "Mama, I got you." So I
He is very
appreciate that.
opinionated, and it's
Yes, he
funny because
is.
it all started even when he was a little puppy. And I used to be like really just doing a lot of yelling and arguing, and then he'll just want to put
Hmm.
his words in too.
That's because
And he
he.
was
That's
doing that even as a little puppy.
yes, he was, and that you know why? That's because he loves his mama.
Hmm.
That's that's
Thank
why.
you.
Whatever mama says is whatever mama said, and Zulu said. Now, DC and Lisa, I don't know the name of your dogs.
Well, one is
Jax,
Jax is 3, and Bentley is
Oh,
4.
oh my God, they're puppies. They're babies still. I love puppies. All right, so let's go back to Big Brother.
yeah. It's
Sorry.
okay. So I'm looking here, and Cold Brunette is saying Chelsea deserves to win, cocky or not. But she also said that she called Rubina Rubik's Cube.
Not
And,
Rubik's Cube. Oh my goodness.
and then Miss Tawana said she couldn't be on the block. She was HOH. She said the black boy and Chelsea got a back promise of paying each other off. And see, that's one thing too with this because now that Chelsea won this HOH, don't that mean that she not eligible? Well, no, she's still eligible to compete in all the final HOH.
Hello.
We lost sound from Jada.
She's gone. It's just me and you, Angela.
All right, Quinn,
Okay.
Quinn,
I yeah. What's up?
get that look off your.
Um, I'm ignoring you, Angela. So I think I knew where Jay Dunn was going with that. Do you, Angela?
Okay, I
Do
was gonna
you?
wait. I was just gonna wait till she get back because she might repeat what she was gonna say. Oh, there she go. There go Tucker.
My
What's
bad,
up,
y'all.
Tucker?
My phone rang and it kicked me off.
What's up, Tuck Tuck?
I can't stand election season here in Georgia because they just be calling. Stop. But my bad. So I'm sorry. I don't even know what I missed. What y'all said. Sorry.
We was basically waiting for you to come back so you can finish what you were saying.
Oh, so I was saying about the final HOH. At first, I was thinking that Chelsea wouldn't be able to compete, but now that it's only three people, they all get to compete.
Hmm.
So it could very well mean that Chelsea might win this final HOH as well, and then the power be up in her hands again.
But that's a really really close call because you have two comp beasts, Chelsea and Mackenzie, and even though they are going to take each other to the final two, which finally Cam realized this because his head is stuck up in the clouds. It's Cam is done for, and speaking of Cam, him and his Camwich. Did you guys see that?
Yeah,
Hold on.
somebody
Wait a minute.
typed it up in the chat about him making the sandwich.
That burnt, crispy
Wait a minute.
blackinator
That
of
was
a sandwich.
we gotta go back, y'all. We gotta go back. Y'all going way ahead of time. Ahead of time.
Sorry.
We supposed to be on Thursday. Mackenzie won again,
Hmm.
How
and
we supposed?
Cam
What
Cam
the
could have
sandwich
won.
thing happened yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I was skipping through that because I don't like that. I don't like that episode. So y'all, so I guess I have to go look at his sandwich. I
Yeah,
hate
cause
them clip episodes. I hate them.
Yeah, they're
yeah,
stupid. They're fillers. They're fillers.
yeah, I'm on the part when they had to run in that little thing and look at the picture and guess what day it was?
I like that. And you know what? Rabina was it was like she was close, but she wasn't close.
Yeah.
Um Chelsea, Mackenzie, and Chelsea and Mackenzie were behind. Rabina and Cam were both on point, but then they wound up slipping, and Mackenzie freaking
She won again. Ain't that
she
crazy?
But
won it,
see, but this
man.
just goes to show, and I know you like Rubina, but this goes to show as well that Rubina, she didn't play a good game only because when it comes to that competition, for the seasons of Big Brother, they call it the days competition. And
Right.
normally around this time, the last couple of weeks of the game, people get in groups and study the game or study the days and compare notes on the live feed. That's another beauty about having the live feeds because they actually huddle up together and compare notes. This happened on this day. Well, what day did you do this? Well, what day? Blah, blah, blah. But because Rabina was isolated by herself, I believe that she had no chance because I'm sure that them three was studying the days together to compare notes with each other. And she ain't have nobody to study or
Well,
compare notes with.
well, yeah, because Chelsea did say that Cam should pull this off because he studied. That's what
Yeah, that's
Chelsea.
what they
And
do.
see how that
But
went?
it's easier to study when you have people. Because Rabina could have been studying, but if she got the answer wrong, you could study and memorize all day long. It's still the wrong answer. You
But
see
then
what I'm
Rabina
saying?
was
Hmm.
still talking about all. Rabina was still talking about the all girl alliance. Remember, she was still talking about that, even though she lost. And then
Yeah.
Chelsea was talking about Chelsea kept saying she was looking out for herself.
Hmm.
So, meantime, what y'all think about the Juror House?
Um. Well, I mean, they just over there chilling. I honestly, when it comes this late up in the game, I always want that. I always wish that Big Brother would do like a Jury House episode instead of the filler episode that they did last night.
Yeah.
Like, I would love for them to give us an hour of what's going on in the Jury House organically. But they never do that. They just want to take you back down memory lane and remember this and remember that. No, take me over there so that I can see what Angela over there up to. What's she doing?
Freaking Angela and Chemo. Did you see Angela's face when she saw Chemo?
Right?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, Chemo, Chemo. Oh my God, I got my shot. I love you, and I like I don't love you, and like I like you, but I don't like you. And bull crap, bull crap, bull crap. So I feel like when it comes to the jury house, that is, I feel like there it's going to be split. Or am I wrong?
Hmm.
Because it's going to be Chelsea and Mackenzie. We've called that from, well, not technically day one, but we called it. I
But
you
see, that's
how
hard for
else
you to.
how
That's hard to call that though, Mitri, because with it only being three, the final HOH initially has the sole vote to evict. So
right,
if
and
Chelsea win the final HOH,
Cam is not going to be there.
I think that Chelsea is crazy, boy crazy enough to bring his lazy self right on to the final two
Do
with her.
you
Cause
do
she'll
you really
win.
think she'll do that? Do you really think
She
that
would win
she'll
against
take the
him.
boy? She'll
She
take
will win.
the boy over the over her girl.
Yep,
Didn't
because
we just say that
Mackenzie
it's
will
not
win.
about your girl, but it's about winning? I'd be damned if I make it that far and get the final HOH and I bring Mackenzie for Leah and Angela to decide to vote for her. Cause I mean, Leah and Angela, she was thick as thieves with them for a little bit, so they might have already been forgiven. And then she made it to the end, and she might have them two votes right there. Whereas Bring and Cam, what vote he got in the jury? What vote he got?
None. But you'd be
None.
surprised. Sometimes the ones them floaters.
He might get okay. He might get like one,
Not only that,
maybe two.
but one thing too that you have to think about is you have to give the final two speech. I would prefer to do my speech against Cam than to do my speech against Mackenzie. Because Mackenzie got a thorough resume as well. Cam ain't got nothing. Plus, it don't seem like he know how to do public speaking very well. So I'm like, what type of speech is he gonna say, and what is he gonna say in his speech to persuade them to vote for him?
Right,
I mean,
because
he is the easy one to bring.
his speech during the veto, he forgot to shout out to his dogs at the crib, and Julie had to remind him about that. So if he can't shout out to his dogs at the crib, and Julie had to remind him and said that, I actually thought that that was kind of cute because Julie was like, "You're not going to talk about the dogs at the cribs." Um, I, it, his the way out. I, I, I can't. It's Cam we're talking about, so I can't do it. His speeches mean nothing. Him being there means nothing. His game me he doesn't have any game. Means nothing. So
But
that's
that's the
why he.
absolute reason why he would be the. I would bring him. Mackenzie will be a fool to bring Chelsea. Chelsea will be a fool to bring Mackenzie.
I see what you're saying.
Hmm.
I'm picking up what you're laying down now. All right, I got it.
Yeah,
I
because like
I
with
would
the
do the
final
same thing.
HOH, because
We would be Chelsea, whoever, but whatever woman that's going to be, if it were to be up against Cam, they would be there with $750,000 in their bank account.
and that's the key thing right there.
Right.
Because yeah, with the final, it's just like right here with us three. We if we the final three and I win the final HOH, you and DC got to go on the block because I won the HOH, and then I'm just gonna evict one of y'all.
Well, damn, you didn't have to say it that fast.
I mean, like, damn, you ain't even say, let me,
I mean, jeez.
let me think
Well,
about who I'm going
y'all the only two other people.
I
So
mean, we
I'm
didn't
like,
even know that we were a part of your example. You didn't even give us a warning. I mean,
I know she hurt my
holy crap.
face. God damn it.
I mean, it is what it is when you get to the final three. So yeah, I'm gonna have to evict one of y'all. One of y'all gotta
All
go.
right, guys. So what y'all think about Jed when Jed came through and said the worst move when Mackenzie evicted Leah?
He was speaking facts, was he not?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, that's one thing that I did like about him coming back
Yep.
because he said pretty much everything that I wanted to say. And honestly, I can only imagine that he thinking the same way after this week as well. After this
Mhm.
week.
Yeah,
Just the
because he.
fact I still can't understand Mackenzie thinking that it was in her best interest to get rid of Rubina. She keep getting rid of her people for Chelsea.
Listen. Oh my, listen. Why do you think I have been saying this whole entire time that it was sickening that every single not maybe not every single person, but when Chelsea got very comfortable in her skin in the game, and when Leah finally won her HOH, and when Mackenzie would win her HOH and her vetoes, they were always going to Chelsea, and I'm like, this woman is not even HOH, and she didn't even win the veto, and they are still going to Chelsea for advice. What do you think I should
Yep,
do? That's crazy.
and that's what Jed was saying. Jed was like, "How's Chelsea just taking over Mackenzie HOH? She really just
I, did I not say those words before? And it's I'm glad that Jag had said it, and I know I wasn't the only person, but those were the words that I was already speaking, and it was driving me freaking nuts because it's the freaking truth. And at the end of the day, was Mackenzie a selfish player and a follower?
She she wasn't a selfish player by any means. She did nothing for herself at all. Now she was a follower, but she wasn't selfish. She handed her entire game over to Chelsea, if we're gonna be honest. But look at this what Miss Tawana said. Tawana said that this could be what Cam could use if he got to the final two. She said, unless he says he played the background scene controlling the votes till the end with the women, then switched up on Chelsea. Don't mean it will work, but that's his only strategy.
right because that's what
I
Jed
think
said. Jed said the same. Jed said Cam can maybe convince. That's how he can win if he can convince.
I think the only winning move that Cam got is for him to win that final HOH and evict Chelsea. If he get Chelsea Rope out of there, oh, he gonna have all the respect,
He wouldn't
all the
do that
juice.
because he's been talking about him trying to get rid of Mackenzie, and Mackenzie knows that he wants to get rid of her.
Yep, sure
So
does.
Chelsea is not a part of that equation at all.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he would do it. I'm saying that would be the only way that he could redeem his game. Because at
Right.
the end of the day, all 6 or 7 of them people in the jury house, they bragging about how Chelsea got it. She got it up in the bag. She done played the best game. So if he won that final HOH and put her up out of there, then that would be the only thing that he could have to say his big move. The big move is getting Chelsea out of there. Um, I think even if he got out Mackenzie, I don't know that they would look at that as a big move because it would just look like him and Chelsea had an unofficial showmance and went to the end together. Because let's call a spade a spade. It was an unofficial showmance.
Hmm. It was very unofficial.
Hmm.
It was officially official in Chelsea's head, but Cam didn't see it. That was the only thing that he was actually smart about during this whole entire season. Now that
Hmm.
I'm saying this out loud, um, which at least he wasn't distracted. You know what I mean? Um, I I don't know. DC, what do you think?
That's the thing. I don't think
Yeah,
because the
never
vote.
mind, Angela.
Wait a minute, let me go in cry mode.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to squeeze the tears out. It just won't come.
Yeah, it won't. Even an onion wouldn't get those tears to come out those drops.
See. I don't know.
Yeah, this is gonna be, it's gonna be interesting. And you know what? To be honest, it's weird because now it's gotten so close towards the end where there's only but just two episodes.
I know, and
It,
then we're gonna be
No, there is
lost.
only one more episode.
Mhm.
Tomorrow is the last day.
yeah, but it's I'm no, I'm talking about like two episodes that's been played for what, the last 2 weeks, this week and last week, right?
Um,
Thursday and Sunday. That's been it. No Wednesday.
yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, so
Well, but
now
I know that tomorrow, I feel like tomorrow, but y'all might have done seen to know. Tomorrow gonna have to be a 2 hour episode
it's
because
going to.
I just don't understand how they gonna put all three, because HOH competition is 3 part. And in order for them to put 3 part HOH in there, they gotta do 2 hours tomorrow. They got to.
Oh, without a doubt. Hasn't it always been 2 hours
No.
for the
Yeah,
finale?
yeah,
Oh,
and I guess
now,
two
yeah.
hours so that they can talk to the people, talk to the jury people, let them come back. So yeah, Angela will be back on your television screen tomorrow night, guys. Woo
Thanks for the
woo,
reminder, Jaden. Yay!
woo woo. Oh, and Quinn will finally get to meet Julie.
Yeah.
Yes, his dream will finally come true because you know his feelings was. Did you see his face when he so when he walked out that door and he was like, "What? You're not Julie. You're like an actor." And I didn't want to meet you, and nobody told me that this was going to happen. What is going on? You're not even Leah. I just left Leah. What the heck? So yes, Quinn will. Who do you guys think will win? America's
Well, that's the
what
third question.
favorite? America's
We're
favorite.
not, we not on that one. We got three more before we get that.
Okay, we still got three more to go. All right,
All
Angela,
right, let's
bring it
go to
on.
the Camwich.
Okay, so let me tell you what the camlet was about. Ingredients: bacon, a whole lot; bread, 2 slices; cheese, 2 slices. I would probably put three; barbecue sauce, way too much; other stuff, a lot of it. Directions: heat on the skillet until, and then after that, the until was he burnt the crap out of it. Is
I
what
think
happened.
I think all three of us need to make that sandwich.
Oh, I so would because I was thinking that mine would be so much better and I would be able to actually know how
No,
to
we
flip
gotta make
it.
it clam way just to see.
I would so
Well,
do
no.
it.
Well, I would have to go look to see. I think I remember that what y'all talking about where he made that sandwich. The sandwich actually wasn't that bad, but honestly, I and this is funny, but when he made it, it took me back to my childhood when I used to make a barbecue sauce sandwich.
I've never, I honestly would not have barbecue sauce on it. And I'm looking at it right now. Like it's a list. So that was what I was reading. I would have like a spicy mayo or like a chipotle sauce on it, or maybe like a chipotle ranch or something. I wouldn't have barbecue on it. But I was watching him make it. It looked awful. I think he might have also had some other things on it, and they just didn't care to list it because he had too much stuff on there. But 2 slices of bread, really? You would have 2 slices of bread?
I think we should make this
On a
sandwich.
sandwich, don't not a sandwich supposed to have 2 slices of bread?
Yeah, I mean I don't eat all
No,
that.
no. It wasn't just your regular 2 slices. It was extra 2 slices.
Hmm?
Oh, okay.
It was double. They just had it as 2 slices of, I mean, that's a given. But no, for him, because he is young and he's an athlete, you know, he had to bulk up in his sorrows. Yes.
I still say we should make this sandwich.
I would so do it.
I mean, I would try it out, but I don't even have no bacon here. I don't keep bacon.
No, we just
I
do it
gotta buy.
next week. We can do it next weekend. That'd be our Saturday thing.
I have bacon. I have bacon. And I have
We
my
can
favorite
we
bacon.
can do it Saturday.
I would so do it.
Because what is it?
What?
Bacon, egg, and cheese, and what?
He didn't even have egg. Okay, Angela, let me read this again for you. Camwich ingredients. Are you listening, Angela?
You, I'm listening.
Okay. Bacon, a whole lot, which probably means like 2 packs. Bread, 2 slices, aka double. Cheese, 2 slices. Barbecue sauce, way too much. Other stuff, all of it. Directions: heat on the skillet until
Burn.
abomination on the toilet.
But my thing is, I thought he had eggs in it. He didn't have no eggs.
I didn't see an egg, but it did say after barbecue sauce way too much. It says other stuff, and I think he had like a red bell pepper in there. I could have sworn I saw a bell pepper, and it was red. So the other stuff, maybe he did have an egg, but I didn't see it. But
Okay.
I would do it. I would have my Mytry itch. But that sounds weird. I have to fix that name.
I think we should try it.
I would so
Yeah.
do it.
I mean, y'all definitely can. But I
No,
don't
you
know that
gotta
I'm
try
just
it.
gonna. No,
No,
Not
you,
telling
I'm not
not
about to
telling
buy
me and
no.
DC we can do it, and Jay Dunn's gonna leave herself out of the equation.
no, you can do it
Well,
too.
because
We got a week.
I'm not. Hold on. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm not about to go buy a pack of bacon to make this damn sandwich.
You can buy the small bacon pack. They got small bacon packs. They got the little half of bacon packs.
And turkey bacon.
Yeah, they got all that. See, she
I
trying to get
don't
out of it.
know.
You
I,
hear?
well, I'll
I'm
think
trying to
about it,
help.
but that's not anything that's on my list of things to do.
Your
Um,
bread could be whole wheat. Mine would be,
because remember when I suggested getting the steel cut oats to eat slop, DC didn't want to do that. I don't want
well,
no
that's
bacon sandwich.
listen. That is between you two. I have nothing to do with whatever these oats are supposed to be made out of, especially when they're called steel oats. I
Steel
no,
cut oats to see what it's like to eat slop. DC ain't
never
want
heard
no
of them.
parts with it.
We
But
can
then
do
Never
don't
that
heard of them.
she want to talk about let's do a sandwich.
because that's better than a sloppy thing. Come on now,
I mean, it
Well, the
is. That's a lot better than slop.
it's way better than
Steel,
slop.
steel meal oats or whatever it's called.
steel cut oats. And hold up, y'all, before we go any further. So Miss Tawana said, who do y'all think each house player will vote for?
We not ready. We
And
on that yet. We not there yet. That's the
but
third.
I
Well,
don't want the comments to go away.
it ain't gonna go away. Just leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah, remember what? Do we still have 2 more things
We got
until we
two
can
more.
go
We gonna, yeah,
till
yeah. We got
two
Rabina.
more?
Rabina voted out. What y'all feel about her being voted out?
I think it was the most foolish. Well, it was the second, no, the third most foolish thing that Mackenzie has done.
Do you think?
Mackenzie, all of her power in the house has been foolish decisions, and I just can't respect it.
No, Mackenzie. No, that's because Chelsea manipulated her whole.
Remember, because Chelsea, when she finally didn't have HOH and when she finally didn't have veto, Mackenzie goes, "What do you think I should do?"
Mm-hmm.
So if it's not even Mackenzie's game, even though she's the winner, it's still Chelsea's game.
Yep.
Mackenzie is helping Chelsea play her game,
And don't
and
even know it.
it's stupid. Oh my god! You know what? I'm raising my voice right now, and now I'm looking at this Camwich ingredients, and I'm also hungry.
I'm gonna
What
do
Mm.
it
that.
is, what it reminds me of, y'all, is that season that Derek won, where all Cody did was play Derek's game the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And Cody brought Derek with him to the final two, and Derek won. Cody got second place.
That is very, very
Derek
true.
was the
But
undercover cop.
they are still best friends to this day because
They
I am subscribed to their YouTube Big Brother review channel. Hmm.
they
Okay.
can still be friends. I'm not saying anything on their friendship, but what
No, but
I'm
what you're
saying
saying
is
is right. It was Derek and Cody was right underneath him.
it was like the
Mhm.
no, Derek was the puppeteer and or the puppet master, so to speak. And then Cody just did everything. Because remember, Cody was more physical and winning more competitions than Derek. Um, and I say that because that's the same thing that's happening with Chelsea and Mackenzie. Mackenzie don't even realize that she is being strung like a puppet by Chelsea, and she really think that she did these moves on her own and for herself. That's another reason why Mackenzie would be a fool to bring Chelsea with her, because Mackenzie don't even realize that every move that she made was because Chelsea told her to.
Hmm. She gonna look back on it and be like, "Damn, this girl done
Hmm.
told me what to do the whole time I was here." She
But
didn't even have
Rabina brought that up, remember?
she didn't even have her own decisions. Her own decisions. It wasn't even her.
Rabina brought that up to Mackenzie about what Chelsea had told Rabina about Mackenzie. And Mackenzie still went along with Chelsea's game. Mackenzie, you know what? I how this is my question. How does Mackenzie, and when Leah finally won her HOH, how do these people not realize that they went to Chelsea and Mackenzie and then Chelsea and asked, how do I play your games? Because that's what they did. How did they not see that? I don't get it.
Well, they gonna see it when they watch the replay how stupid they look, and that's
I
why.
I hope I hope so. I mean, it's going to be too late, but I I don't know. Yeah, you know what? That Mackenzie and Chelsea with the thought of Derek and Cody is exactly what that is. Cody was right underneath Derek. He followed whatever Derek said and whatever he wanted, and it happened. And he
Mhm.
did it. And the same thing with Chelsea, whatever she says when she wins, and especially when she doesn't win and she doesn't have any power whatsoever, Mackenzie, Leah, and everybody else would always run up to Chelsea.
Yep, get her input, and then what they do, follow
I
suit.
would I wouldn't want to win that way.
It just got
But
me thinking. Let me go get that picture. Let me see if this the picture that I'm looking for. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. So let me bring the comment down. Cause I was just curious. I'm still keeping my eye on the comment. But I was curious to see. So Kim is 25, Chelsea is 27, Mackenzie is 22. So the final three. Because I was wondering how old were all of they. And as you can see, Chelsea the oldest. And that's the reason why she been making Mackenzie do everything, and Mackenzie don't even know that Chelsea made her do it.
Cause that's her little sister. Remember?
she's the big
And let me
sister.
see.
Chelsea is the big sister.
Yeah, and I'm saying that's Mackenzie's
Like
Chelsea little.
literally.
Yeah.
Literally
And look at
Chelsea is
poor
the
little
big
Rabina.
sister.
Poor little
How old is
Rubina was 35 years old.
They got
But
her
they
ass
got
up
her
there.
old ass on up out of there. They said,
Oh
you
my
too old.
god.
Get on out.
Too old and way too short. Gotta go.
Look, Rubina and Chemo, both 35. They both had to go. Y'all got to go
Look at
now.
look at that.
That's cool.
I was just curious to see
There
the
were a lot
ages.
of very young people. You know what? I didn't realize that Tucker was just only 30 and that I forgot that Cedric is he was the youngest. He was a baby, 21.
Hmm.
But look at T-Core, 23. I didn't think that T-Core was 23.
I thought she was older.
I did.
Me
I thought she was
too.
older too. You know why? Because she's very mature.
Mm-hmm.
She's very mature and laid back. She has that. What's been going around? Demure.
And
If I
look at
say that.
Angela, the big 5-0. Angela up there sitting on 2 quarters.
Yeah, but Kenny was the oldest.
Oh
Yeah, he
yeah.
Kenny
was
was
the
the oldest
oldest.
by Kenny was the oldest by 2 years, and I just knew that Angela was going to crack right after her and that slow clap and a crazy eye speech, and Kenny was more physical. He's a cop, a detective,
Mm-hmm.
like he's still in his field. He's not retired. Um,
I think he would have lasted longer.
I why do you think I wanted him? I wanted him all the way. But
His
he
emotion.
remember he couldn't decide if he wanted to be in the game or if he missed his family.
He
It was
missed.
like every other day.
He kept going back and forth.
It was too much for me. So I had to drop him. I had to
Where he
break up
thought he
with
was
him.
going.
I had to break up with him. I was over Kenny after that. These were a lot of young people. Not one person was in their 40s. Is
Nope.
that
No.
ageism? That is ageism.
I'm just going.
But
I'm
no,
just.
but no, because they got the people up in the 50s, and I have to say, I was proud to see Angela get as far as she did for her to
She
be in her
did.
50s. She did a
I
good damn job.
she outdid Kenny.
She did. She outdid a
Angela.
lot of them. Who was the
Yeah, okay. We didn't ask for all that, Angela.
like who
But
was?
not only that, you talk about the way Angela cried so much, but the few days that Kenny was there, that's all he did was cry. I miss
Yep.
my wife and my kids. I'm ready to play this game. I want to go home. Just put me out. Just hold me
Listen,
out.
it was getting on. It was getting on my nerves. I loved him so much. I was rooting for him. I was rooting for him. But exactly, Jay Dunn. You know what? You actually kind of sound just like him because that was him. That was him. That was Kenny. Like 1,000 freaking %. And exactly what you just said. That was him. And I couldn't rock with him anymore. And I had to rock with, I guess, Angela. 2.3 seconds. I didn't say that out
Yeah.
loud.
I know you said that a
Doesn't
little loud.
it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you need to raise your voice. What did you say?
I'm sorry. What happened? What
What
happened?
did you say? You rock with Angela? Oh, I
You
thought that's
guys,
what you said.
my phone.
I thought I was hearing crickets for a minute. Hold on.
What? What happened? You guys talking to me?
Yes, we talking to you. I'm about to put the picture down, but I was happy, and this was the other picture that I had too when we started. The reason why I never used this one though is because it didn't have the details that this one had. I
Yeah, I like the
preferred to bring
detail
this
one.
one up with the details.
Yeah, because
I
Cam.
like that
Because
one.
this one was
I need
just
to catch up with
them.
Cam because Cam not far from me, so I need to catch up with him. See what his problem was.
Mhm.
He'll tell
I'm
you
look.
my head was in the clouds, or
So it
maybe
looked
that'd be
like
just me.
Mr. Warner was saying Mackenzie is great at competitions, but she haven't made a single decision. Then Cole Brew didn't know that T Core was 23. I didn't know she was 23 either. No, y'all are literally describing me too old and too short about Rubina. Well, look, it seemed like they put them 35-year-olds on up out of there. They said y'all gotta go. They put
Sorry,
out
sorry,
Angela.
cold brew.
They said y'all gotta go. What's good, Black Pearl member? So let me see. Okay, so we looked at the picture. So, So what was your next question that you had on the list, DC?
It's about the house guest choice
Hmm.
for the
Oh,
That's
fifty
the
for
one I was
who?
waiting for.
the
That's the
fifty
one
five.
that I wanted to know what your opinion was.
It's
I
gonna
think
be
it's gonna
Angela.
be between Tucker and Angela, but 9 times out of 10, they probably gonna do Angela. I ain't even gonna lie.
I think
At first,
Angela.
I thought it was gonna be Tucker, but the way that Angela stayed and her being 50 years old, they probably gonna give it to her because if we're gonna be honest, out of everybody that's up in that house, in the jury house, but just in the game period, Angela would be the one that appreciate it the most. She appreciate this game. You can't take that away from her now.
No, she did because she was in it for not the fact that she was in it for as long as that she was. It was the fact that she actually won stuff. She had more game in the game and for the game than Cam and Rabina. Even though Rabina did win a veto in that AI jungle gym competition. Um, it, Angela, I have to give Angela her props. Crazy eyes, slow clap, and all.
Can you
You're
say it
welcome.
again louder,
You're
Queen?
welcome. I said you're welcome. It's as far as I'm going.
I was like, wait a minute, she kind of saying that low. You need to say it a little louder.
You heard me. You heard me.
So now can we finally go back to that question? This one we at this question yet?
Yeah, you can go to that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason why I was trying to keep here because Miss Tawana actually took her time to type her choices. So she said Quinn will vote for Chelsea, Angela will vote for Mackenzie, T Core gonna vote for Chelsea, Chemo Chelsea. Um Jed, who Jed?
Who's Jed from the what was that show? Beverly
you
Hillbillies.
no, who in the hell is Jed? But
Mr. Wanda, we gonna have to take you to the side and have a conversation with you
Jazz
wait,
because
is
but
the one.
she
Jazz was the one from the other season. Remember?
yeah. And then Cam for Chelsea. I'm trying to figure
who's
out who
Jed?
all up in
Who's Jed supposed
chemo.
to be? That's supposed
Well,
to vote for
first
Chelsea.
we gotta figure out who all is in there. So Quinn, Angela, T Court, Chemo,
Leah,
Cam. So she missed Leah. So maybe Leah.
Leah.
Leah is the one that she was missing. And
I
she said
I
Rubina Chelsea. How she done named Leah Jed.
nice job, Mr. Wanda.
No, but Mr. Wanda said that Rubina been Albina, all types of stuff. But so I don't know. I think before I could make a prediction of who gonna vote for who, Mr. Wanda, I need to know who the final two are. That makes the biggest difference in the world, I believe.
Well, with Miss Tawanda's prediction, that leaves Chelsea obviously with her prediction. Um, I don't know, girls. We already called this that it's going to be Chelsea and Mackenzie at the end. Or oh, never mind. She's talking about America's favorite house guest.
It's gonna be
No, she
Chelsea.
was talking about
Cam at the end.
who was gonna vote for who. I'm telling y'all, Chelsea ain't dumb like Mackenzie. Mackenzie is dumb. And now that I done looked at the chart and see how old they are, Chelsea 27-year-old rump is not gonna be a fool to bring damn Mackenzie with her to the final two.
Chelsea
If
said
Chelsea,
that.
But she's not gonna.
yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna bring Cam.
Chelsea said that. Chelsea literally said that even though she told Mackenzie that they would be final two, Chelsea literally said the words of her and Cam are going to be in the final two. Those were her words. And
I
I believe it.
100% believe. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I 100% believe that, and that's really going to be her only hope at winning.
So let me ask you a
Because
question. What if
what
Mackenzie wins? Who you think she gonna take?
Mackenzie is the dummy. Chelsea
She's
done
going to take
convinced her to
Chelsea.
bring Chelsea.
Yep,
Chelsea
she's going
done
to take
convinced
Chelsea.
her to do every single thing else that Chelsea wanted her to do. So I'm sure that Chelsea will be able to convince her, hey, bring me, and she gonna bring Chelsea, which is a silly move. But I think that Chelsea is more strategic and smarter than that. Chelsea gotta know. Ain't no way I would make it all the way to the final three to mess up at the very last quarter. Mm-mm.
That's why I said earlier, Cam is not even going to be a part of the equation. Chelsea is going to, well, for not for Mackenzie. Chelsea is going to take Cam to the final two. Cam's going to get his shmoney and walk out with no girlfriend, and Chelsea's going to get her shmoney with her imaginary boyfriend. And if it were to be Mackenzie, like I said, Chelsea already said that she would take Cam to the final two with her, and Mackenzie said that she would take Chelsea to the final two. So
Right.
either way, Chelsea's got it made.
Not
Chelsea
only
hasn't
that,
made
but
it.
when you think about it, because I saw I think it was Miss Tawana or a cold brunette. One of them said that nobody was taking Rubina seriously about the All Girls Alliance because she had Tucker. But if we're gonna be real about it, they all had somebody. Mackenzie had Matt, Crazy Eyes. Chelsea got Cam, and the only person that got her way was damn Chelsea.
Hmm.
Everybody else had to lose their man. Rubina lost Tucker. Dango Mackenzie lost Matt. Chelsea still got Cam. Sorry, self, up in the game. So I mean, at this point, Chelsea really hasn't lost too much of anything up in this game. Even she still was able to keep her very closest ally right there with her and her man.
Yeah, that's a lot. All right. So what y'all think about this part in the game when Cedric told Tucker to use the veto on himself? And then Tucker, well, he was basically saying he didn't tell him to use the veto, but when they played the replay for us, he did tell him to use the veto. Y'all remember that?
If Cedric told Tucker to use the veto on himself, that's what you're supposed to do.
Right. Cedric told Tucker to use that veto on himself. So, but he didn't.
Hmm.
So he felt like he was blindsided, saying that Cedric didn't tell him that, but Cedric did. So I'm waiting for Tucker to see the replay.
Oh, well,
I
I
remember that.
mean, but what difference is it going to make? Because, well, I guess it could make a difference for them, like outside of the game.
Right,
Yeah.
because he basically cussed him out, basically.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, I can't wait for the replays. Um, like the same thing with Tucker and T Core, well, Tucker and Angela, she already saw what happened because he gave her her word before she even knew that he was supposed to even give her her word when he gave her that veto and took her off the block and kept himself up on there. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I that was the one that actually hurt me the most because I had actually felt that Cedric and Tucker were like closer than they probably thought because of how upset that the other one was about the miscommunication or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that part.
I can't wait.
Did y'all see the part when they showed all the crazy stuff Tucker was doing in the house?
Was that on the episode from last night?
Yeah.
So now I just can vaguely remember the stuff that Tucker did, but yeah, that episode, the one from last night, I kind of just skimmed through it. But I didn't see bit by bit. Did you see, Mytry?
Um, I do not recall. I watched the whole episode, but I don't
She was
know
on
how
TikTok.
I don't do the tickety talk. Okay.
Okay. What about all right then, let's skip that. What about Joseph, his mastermind plan?
Who's Joe? Oh, that guy.
Joseph is the one with the mustache, but I don't think he ever had a mastermind plan.
That's
He
what they
didn't.
Joseph was
He
like
was a
full of mess.
follower. He was up Tucker's butt, just like Chemo.
But remember, whenever he compared the game he was playing to Chelsea's game, and now look, he been gone. He ain't even make it to
And
the jury house.
all that crap that he was talking to Angela, and what happened to him after that?
right. Now what about the
All
part
he did was follow Tucker, and he get what he get. Which I know dang gone well, America ain't gonna pick him for nothing.
Heck no. Whoever America picks, it's gonna be whomever that's gonna be in the final two and or the jury. I think America's choice is going to be from the jury.
So America's choice for all the people that's watching J Dunn Live, my live on this review, y'all have to cash app Venmo whoever person wins. If Angela win, if Tucker win, I don't know if Quinn win. What y'all think?
Well, Mytry, you out the running, I think.
I think I'm going to win America's
they
choice.
they not about to pick Quinn. If they pick Quinn, I will be mind blown.
I mean, but
Cause
why not?
all
I
he
mean,
did was
there's a
follow
lot of
Leah
people that I
around
think
like a
that
little puppy dog.
there's a lot of people, and you know what? That might work for him. That might work for him. At the end of the day, people are thinking, who am I going to vote for? And they're going to vote for who they liked and why. Strategic. And then you're going to have people that are just randomly watching it and they go, oh, well, I think I like Kim because he likes her and she doesn't like him. But she finally said that she does have a crush on him. And yeah, or
I
maybe
just
Leah,
think
my
it seemed like
girlfriend,
once
my either me or my girlfriend might get America's choice.
Leah?
I think once
Hmm.
Tucker was put out of the game, Quinn kind of just took his well he was being very vengeful trying to get all the people around Tucker out of the house. But for the most part, he really didn't have his head up in the game. It was just what was best for him and Leah. And that's
Yeah,
the wrong way to play Big Brother. When you come
it
up in there
was.
by yourself, you don't need to be worried about the next person.
Speaking of
It.
Quinn and Leah, them
Uh-huh.
them in the juror house. Come on now. Then Leah still talking like she ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, but Quinn heard her say that maybe she might have a crush on him. Did you miss that?
But who's to say the production ain't told her to say that?
Well, we
See,
shall
that's
see
one thing
after the
about the
season ends.
jury. Well, that's one thing about the jury clips, which I do like it. But I do feel like when as the people coming in one by one, it's a little bit staged. Because I mean, what is the likelihood for Quinn to be outside, let me say, for example, outside playing with a basketball and then all of a sudden here come T Core through the backyard. How T Core know Quinn was in the backyard? How she know? You see what I'm saying? Like how you know that that's where you was gonna find him so that you could give him the tape to let him watch it. Like all of it seems so staged, the jury part, that I almost wonder if they didn't tell Leah to say that, even if that ain't true.
All right. So let me see. Let me see. Y'all talk about how Angela cried, right? Y'all talk about how she cried the whole time, right, Jada? I'm listening. Y'all talk about how she cried the
No,
whole time.
I didn't talk about how she cried. You the one that said that she was gonna cry her way all the way to the
That
No,
end.
was
We
no,
ain't gonna forget.
you
no.
did,
We ain't gonna
DC.
forget
No.
about that
I'm talking
I
prediction.
about
didn't forget about that at all, Angela.
I'm talking about the crying. She just be crying all the time. But did y'all see all the people that was crying in the diary room?
Oh, but the diary room, that's where you should cry.
But they had actual real tears though.
They you stupid.
Yeah, that's where you
Tucker,
should cry.
Tucker, Tucker had more actual real tears coming out of him than Angela. And when he was even talking to Julie about Rabina.
Mhm. That's absolutely where you should cry. And y'all, I'm looking, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to see. I don't know if StreamYard messing up, cause I don't see no more new comment come in, which I don't know because I feel like Cold Brew and Miss Tawana probably up in here still typing, but y'all, it's not moving on my side for me to even highlight anything new. So I don't know if something happening with StreamYard. Is it doing that on your side, DC?
The last person I saw, Mr. Tawana said Matt leaving broke his heart. Matt leaving broke his heart.
Yeah, that's the last comment that done been there, but
They might
that
not
was
be
the last
typing.
comment.
They might be just listening. Like, you know.
Yeah, they might just
Okay.
be listening to us.
Yeah, but what about the when they go to the diary room? All the requests they was requesting, the
Who
stuff that they,
requested what?
Oh, okay. So Pretty Chocolate Girl, member. Okay, so she said she here. So okay, so it ain't StreamYard. Okay, I was just trying to make sure StreamYard wasn't messing up because sometimes that'll happen from time to time. Thank you for letting me know, Pretty Chocolate Girl.
they
Okay,
were
go
going
ahead.
they were going to the diary room because they request whatever they want or need. They for the house or themselves.
Hmm.
And did y'all see the stuff that they were requesting?
I don't remember.
One I think
I wish that Angela would have requested her another charcuterie board. That would have been great. Oh,
y'all
speaking of a charcuterie board, I bought one, y'all. I bought it last week.
Did you really?
Um, yeah, I got it. I think it's from Kroger or maybe Publix.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was from Kroger. I think it's a boar's head charcuterie board thing, but it's one of
I
them
want to see
prepackaged
what you're.
ones.
I want to see a prepackaged what?
I said it's a prepackaged one where they already cut the slices of the meat, the
Oh, okay.
cheese.
Well, then
They
I
already
don't
put
care
all that
anymore
up in it.
because you're
Yeah,
supposed to
well, no,
do it
I only
yourself.
got it because I plan to have that as my snack tomorrow for the football game. And to get
Charcuterie boards
into
are life.
Yeah, I wanted it to eat for my snack tomorrow when I'm watching football. Plus, it was putting me in the mood because Leo about to do her charcuterie board competition coming up in December. So when I saw it, I was like, let me get it. This is gonna be my football snack.
Now you
Oh,
have
thank you,
me
pretty
thinking
chocolate
about.
girl.
You have me
She
thinking about
said she never
charcuterie boards.
watched the show, but she might start. She said good commentary. Well, thank you. Well, you got 26 seasons that you could catch up on, and you could skip along because the seasons don't match. One
you
season is
what?
its own season.
Like, what y'all got me?
What? I just the way how Jay Dunn just said. Well, you got 26 seasons. Just hurry up and catch up.
No, not for her to
you,
hurry up. No,
and you
I'm
can
saying
skip
that she could
along.
skip around. She could skip around
Yeah.
because season. I mean, because with Big Brother, what people don't realize is that you don't need to see season one in order to enjoy season 15. You see what I'm saying? Like you can enjoy one season but not the other. Because even with me, I still ain't watched that season. Last season, I got to catch up on that one. But I'm right
Yeah,
here
last
up in
season
this
was
season.
good. Last
Hmm.
season was last season that's the season that Jag won. Which very
Oh
random
no,
thought.
I did. I saw last season with Jack. I didn't see the season where Taylor won. That's the
Oh,
one that
that
I
was a
got to
good
catch up
season.
on.
That
I
was a
got to
good
catch up on
season.
that one.
But with Jag last season, I he I he I don't know how he won, but he did. He had strategic, but also it was still him second guessing himself a lot. And what he did was when he won, he was the opposite of Chelsea. He would go to his allies and ask for their advice. Unlike with Chelsea, everybody's going to her when she won and when she didn't win. Um,
And what's good?
he
Good morning, Pillsbury. Pillsbury done came up in here and what time is it over there by you, Pillsbury? 9 o'clock in the morning? Well, thank you. You could have been anywhere else at 9 o'clock in the morning, but you came over here to hear about Big Brother. Thank you.
no comment though. Um, that was a very interesting season because I didn't really think that he was going to win because, like I said, he was second guessing himself a lot. Taylor, I was so happy when she won because she's the very first African American that's won Big Brother.
No, she not.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
The
No, she's
cookout
not.
won before her. If
The
it wasn't for the
cookout. It was
cookout,
the
they
cookout.
paved the way for her. Don't give her all that credit.
Well,
Cookout paved the
see,
way for
they were trying to be like the cookout, but it actually didn't work out that way for
the
them.
cookout. The cookout ran so that Taylor could walk.
Um, you know the season with Shaggy, is that his name? Shaggy
Yeah.
and the and now his
Swaggy,
wife,
Swaggy, Swaggy
Shaggy
and Bailey.
Swaggy. That was
Yeah.
close enough. You watched that season?
Yeah, I did watch that season with
Do
Bailey.
you remember the episode when she went off on everybody in the house and she made her own mouth bleed? Her gums were bleeding
Hmm.
because of how pissed off she was. They have a baby or two kids.
Yeah, they she got pregnant while she was up in the Big Brother house, and they said she had a miscarriage.
I didn't know that. Really?
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh, they were like
Um.
in love.
Yeah, because remember he got voted out pre-jury, but she made it to the jury. And yeah, I think she had a miscarriage initially. So I'm happy they got two kids now. Because I remember when that miscarriage thing happened, that was like all the buzz on Twitter when it came to Big Brother. Because it's like, damn. Because I think that season was like for 100 days. And it's crazy how some of these folks be up in there getting pregnant up in the house and then miscarry. Because you stuck up in the house.
That's because of stress.
Hmm.
That's because of
Stress.
stress.
You stuck up in the house. It ain't like you can just go drive yourself to the doctor to go to the appointment to even see if you're pregnant. At best, if you up in the Big Brother house and you don't get your period, the most that you could do is request for them to get you a pregnancy test. That's pretty much it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people in the Big Brother fandom have been rooting for them to stay together because yeah, they she miscarried with the first child, so I'm happy they have two. I love that they are married. I love that he is young and such a provider. He bought his mama a home. He's doing very well. He does stocks and stuff, which he actually encouraged me to get more into the stock market, or inspired me rather. I was inspired to really start thinking about stocks and everything because that's where I first learned about a Tesla. Because of him. Swaggy, he was one of the first people that I don't know if he invested in Tesla or what, but he got real poor with Tesla to where he was able to get Bailey a Tesla for her birthday. It was either for her birthday or as soon as the Big Brother game show was over. It was the Big Brother game show. As soon as it was over and she came home, he had a Tesla waiting on her as a surprise. Ain't that
I
sweet?
knew I knew he had money from somewhere when he got her that engagement ring because that engagement that wasn't a ring, that was a ring. That was a rock. And he I don't remember what his introduction was, his package was to us. But
I
my
feel
jaw
like his
dropped when I saw that engagement ring.
his occupation, he is like a trader or an investor, a day trader, I think. Like he really know the ins and out of that. And again, when he was on that season, he had to have been about 20. He had to have been the late 20s.
Lisa said
So I think
Lisa said he
hmm,
an investment banker.
investment banker. Okay, I knew it was something with stocks and trades and everything. Because I was just mind blown for somebody to be so young to be able to study the market the way that he did for him to end up coming into the fortune that he's come into. That's a blessing right there. Plus, it lets me know that that's one young black couple that met up on that show, doing well up on that show. And actually, if we're going to compare their lifestyle to all the other couples that ever came out of Big Brother, they living the best one. They are living the best one.
And I think they might be the youngest out of like all of the married couples that are on that
Uh huh.
show. I think they're
Yep,
the
that too.
youngest
Cause most of
because
those people they came to win the game in order to buy their mama a house. He got put out pre-jury and he still was able to get his mama a house.
right. That should say
Hmm.
something right there.
Yep.
Man, I need to get on Big Brother so I can be somebody's sugar mama or baby.
I'm
You want
about
to be
to
a
hit
sugar mama in the Big Brother house?
Was I saying that out loud?
You did. That's why you love. That's why you love Kenny so much. What you was trying to be his sugar baby? What's going on?
I mean,
Tell us the real truth. Because
if it
Kenny really
if
wasn't
it
that
would
interesting. Tell us the real truth.
if it would have worked out, then I mean, hey, who am I to stop love? Love is love.
Kenny, but meanwhile, you the sugar baby, but he crying up in the other room. I miss my wife. I miss my kids.
And that it said, snap out of it, sucker. Snap out of it. What are you talking about, crazy? Yeah, that would have been me. I would have busted right into that room and told him.
A mess. So, DC, have we touched on everything, or is there something that we missing? What you think?
I think. Hold on, my phone failed.
Okay.
I believe we did everything because we did the juror house, the diary request, the diary cries. Yep, we touched about on everything. Only thing we waiting on is to see who gonna win the next HOH. That's it.
Well, I think so. This is what we could do to end this show today. We could put in our predictions. Now we got the final three. We see who they are. So, out of the final three, who do you say is going to win the final HOH? And who do you say is going to win the game?
Well, the Raiders going what they started off with
Mhm.
the competition they doing now, that endurance. I think Cam might got it on this one. He might pull it off on this one.
Mhm. Well, but you got to remember the final HOH is the three-part competition. So even if Cam win this one that we just saw at the end of last night's episode, that don't mean he won the HOH. He
Right.
because you still got to win two out of three.
And we
So
don't know
I'm
what they
saying
other
who you
squad.
right. So I'm saying who do you forecast is going to win the two out of three to become the final HOH, and then who is going to ultimately win the game based on the three people that's left. Because if you saying that Cam, if you picking Cam, then that means Cam got to win two competitions, not just that
I
one.
think I really a believer that Cam gonna come through on this last go round for everything.
That's a negative.
Look,
Okay.
look,
Well,
look.
I mean, you entitled to how you feel. Okay, so if you say that Cam is gonna win the final HOH, who do you think is well? I guess let me Mitri. Who do you think is gonna win the final HOH?
Queen
It's
can't
it
win.
it's gonna I can't just pick one. I know it's gonna be either Mackenzie or Chelsea. I
Absolutely
really can't
not.
pick one.
We
No?
no, you're gonna have to pick. This is prediction. You about to watch football today?
Ah,
Angela, nobody asked you.
ah.
Now, how you talking about it's gonna be either that you about to watch football?
Hey,
It's gonna be
Queen,
either the
It's
Buckeyes or it's
hard.
gonna be
It's
either the.
even when I watch football, I'm still kind of like the same
that's why
way. I'm like,
Queen on the
oh
bottom.
yeah, you got it. Go Browns. And then I'm like, we're playing like the
Wait a minute.
Chiefs.
Hold on. Hold on. Who your team?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Who's your team?
Who?
She like the Ohio Buckeyes. She a college football person,
Oh,
but I can't remember
I
what's your
said the
NFL team.
Browns. The
that's
Browns. I said the Browns.
the
Oh,
NFL
okay.
Browns.
Mhm.
The same people that came in my city.
Yo
They got
City.
their ass whooped.
Yep, them too.
Hey, I was at that game. I got pictures.
Please don't
Yeah.
post them.
See, me tree, and I guess you just like all the Ohio teams. I'm just gonna have to remember. So the Buckeyes and the Browns.
Well, and my Cleveland Indians. I
Doodle
guess now
Brown.
the Guardians. Now we're called the Guardians.
They was
Whatever.
calling y'all Doodle Brown at the game though.
Oh, that reminds me. Thank you for the reminder because we are now back at home. The Cleveland Indians. We have our game today. We're in the playoffs. We
Oh,
are we are tied 2-2. Yes, we won our game by 1 point on Thursday.
and so Pretty
So
Chocolate Girl. I don't watch Power, but I don't know if DC or Mitri watch it.
No, I don't
Because
watch
I
that.
think Power, you got to have
I
like
have
Showtime or HBO. So that's why I
Power.
don't watch it.
It's Showtime. I got
Okay.
hooked. I got hooked on the Power.
Girl, stop whispering. They got to be able to hear you in the mic. What you say?
I said the way how I got hooked on to Power were from white people.
Oh, from white people. Girl, why you whisper that?
Cause she's scared somebody listening, and then
Exactly.
they'll
Oh,
get her, and then they're gonna talk
Mhm.
about her, and then she's gonna be
Mhm.
somebody good commentary, and I'll be like
Yep.
this, ooh.
Yep.
well, I will say for Pretty
It's a
Chocolate
good
Girl,
show.
and even for you, Mitri, if you watch it, because the Hood Table, she do power commentary and reviews after the show. She do that faithfully up on her channel. So if you ever want a good power discussion, you can subscribe to her because she talk about it. But no, when it comes to premium cable, like well, first when it comes to cable, period, I ain't paying for it. I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
But especially not the premium cable. So that's why I never got into it. But that's not to say I might not find it online somewhere and try to give it a whirl. But I feel like I'm just so far behind in it because it's been so many seasons that I'd have missed that I don't know if I really want to catch up with all of that. But
And
okay,
there's a
so
spinoff. There's it's a lot. There's like you have Power, and then you have a spinoff from Power, and then there's a spinoff from the spinoff from Power, and then there's Ghost, and then there's a spinoff from Ghost, and it's never ending. You know who else is now doing reviews is Hazel Diane, your best
oh,
friend.
okay,
For Abbott Elementary.
okay, yep. And so okay, so we still not gonna. You gonna have to pick out of the final three who you say gonna win this final HOH, Mitch.
Oh, I was enjoying this deflection so much until it just ended.
I know that because
Um,
we ain't talk about no Abbott Elementary, but you want to bring that up. We ain't talked about that. We
uh,
we talking about who gonna be the final HOH. Go ahead,
well,
put
you
your
guys were
money on
talking
somebody.
about PCG's reviews. Okay. Um, so um, Chelsea.
So you say Chelsea.
Hmm.
I was thinking Chelsea for that final HOH too.
It's
That's what
Chelsea.
I was thinking. However, to
See?
make it interesting, wait,
Oh
no,
my
no,
goodness.
I'm not about to be. I'm not about to be flip floppy like you, cause I'm
Oh
a betting
no,
woman.
she didn't. Just call me a
I'm a betting
miss.
woman.
Not
To
after I
make
just went off
it
of Victor
interesting,
being
I just heard the
DC.
shade.
Wait a second. DC
no
picked
umbrella.
Cam. DC picked Cam. Mitri picked Chelsea. So I'll go ahead and pick Mackenzie.
I heard the shade on a low low.
I go ahead and pick Mackenzie. So one of us is gonna win. One of us predicted right. I just don't know which one of us predicted.
I
So
think
that's for the
McKenzie gonna
final
win though.
HOH.
I want
That's for
Cam to
the.
win. I do want Cam to win because he won crap. But I believe McKenzie gonna win it for some reason.
You know what?
Well,
With
this is
Cam,
only the
he is.
final HOH. Just the final HOH. We're not talking about who won the show yet.
Yeah, I'm
Only
talking
the
Cam,
about
final
HOH.
HOH.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cam,
Okay.
Cam. To me, like I always say, he's all up in the clouds. Cam is the only underdog that I have never rooted for, and I like an underdog because an underdog is unpredictable and can shock you. He lacks both, and he's just a ding dong.
Okay. So
He,
now that we got our predictions for the final HOH, then who do you think that's gonna winner takes all Big Brother game? The prediction, and we'll start with DC again.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I think. I want to say Chelsea, but I got a feeling Mackenzie out of left field. She gonna come out of nowhere. But I want to say Chelsea.
Okay, so for DC, DC got Cam winning the final HOH with Chelsea winning the entire game of
Yeah.
Big Brother. Okay, so what about you, Mitri?
Chelsea.
You writing this
I
down,
have,
Jay?
yeah. Well, no, I don't gotta write it because you said Cam and Chelsea. I mean, it's only three people. It's only three people that we're talking about. So Cam for final HOH, and then Chelsea winning the game for Mitri. She said Chelsea with the final HOH and Chelsea winning the game. I say Mackenzie with the final HOH, and Chelsea winning the game because I believe that Chelsea will win because it's just fun pickings. And I believe that Mackenzie will win that final HOH and be dumb enough to bring Chelsea with her to the final two, and Chelsea gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I believe. So I guess we'll just have to see if our predictions come true.
Yeah.
Um, what time the episode start tomorrow? Is it 8 o'clock?
I
I
think
don't know.
8 is, yeah, it's 8 o'clock, I believe, Eastern, and 2 hours.
Okay, so from 8 to 10, 2 hour episode. Well,
Shit, we can come. We can go live right after if y'all okay with that.
huh?
That would be like really nice. Um,
I
Cause I
mean,
know y'all gonna be.
we could do it. My only concern though is because Mitra, are you gonna watch the episode in real time tomorrow, or are you gonna catch a replay of it?
I'm
Because if you,
I'm not sure how tomorrow's gonna go. If I'm gonna be like at the house just watching football, then I could do it. But if I'm out watching football, that's, who knows.
Well, let Jaden know, and then we go by that. If you out, then
yeah,
we can respect that, and then
Okay.
if you're
yeah,
not,
and
we
then
can.
we could do. But I mean, that would be cute because everybody would be have their adrenaline pumping off what we just watched, and then come right up on here with the live.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm
Mitra,
like, did you see that
you're gonna
mofo?
have to be checking your email tomorrow because luckily with DC, I just could just text DC and be like, DC, let's go. But you gotta email me to let me know so I can let DC
Me
know,
too. You
and then
got
I'll
IG?
go ahead and schedule it.
No, it's been a while since
Okay.
I've
Okay.
since I've had it.
All right, ladies, I gotta go. I'm about to go to our county. What's this thing called?
The
City.
fair.
Yes, it's not more. It's more like an event thing where they having stuff going on outside. I might go
Hmm.
live depending on how the service looks. If
Okay. Well,
if
yeah.
not,
Well,
I'll
I
be
hope you
cool.
have fun with what you about to do. Yeah, I'm actually about to go ahead and get me because I was telling you I'm gonna get some breakfast, so I'm about to get that ordered. Because I want some hash browns, but not regular hash brown, the stringy one, the
Yeah, I
shredded
know what
one.
you're talking about. You know you can buy that and make that
Hmm.
yourself, cook it yourself.
Yeah, I used to when I lived in New Orleans. I used to buy it all the time because Rouse's had it in the frozen section. But I
Hmm.
don't know if it's in the frozen section here. Or maybe I was just looking for a certain type of bag of it. But yeah, I
They
used to put
probably
that up
are.
in the skillet all the time and just put me some chopped onion up in there
Hmm.
all the day.
I
Yep.
like those. I
Hmm.
like that exact kind, and put like a little pepper and like my ketchup sometimes.
Me too. You hungry?
You guys make me. And 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 you can also have like some cheese in there too, like if you do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's what I
Stuff it on
used to
top.
do. That's what I used to do. I would do it in the skillet, and then also I had a George Foreman when I lived in New Orleans, and I used to make that hash brown. Put that hash brown on the George Foreman, put some onion and some cheese, and just close that George Foreman and let it grill.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
So,
that's what I think that I'm gonna see if I can find some of that type of hash brown and have a brunch. I guess it's still brunch time now.
yeah, it's brunch until 2.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, I thank y'all again. We were really consistent. I'm proud of us. We didn't skip a beat. We were very consistent with the with the reviews, And now everything is to be determined on whether or not we're going to go live tomorrow after the finale or if we're going to go live on Tuesday night. But either way, you're going to either see us tomorrow night or Tuesday night. Thank y'all so much for the support. Thank you for my members. Please like the video. Share the video if you have sharing capabilities. And thank you so much for my 2 co-hosts for sticking it through for the season. We didn't start at the beginning. We got here in the middle, but we saw it through to the end. Y'all take care, be blessed, don't stress, and I will talk to y'all later.
See you.
Bye.
All right.